everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Guys, today we're looking at my top 5 rose fragrances. I am a rose lover. I love rose in fragrances, especially if it's done right. And I just wanted to hop on here today and share with you my top 5 or the top 5 in my collection. All right, so I think we'll just go straight into it today. Right, so at number 5, we have this one, and this is La Vie Est Belle on Rose. This is such a beautiful bottle. I really like this. I like the La Vie Est Belle bottles. They're very feminine, very pink and pretty. I like the way the color sort of graduates from the deep pink to like the peach or something at the base. I like the bow on top. It's really nice. I like it. All right, so for this one, La Vie Est Belle on Rose is like a fruity, floral, musky perfume. It's the main floral here is roses, and so you've got at the top red berries, you've got bergamot, you've got some pink pepper, so it's quite potent at the top. It's very sharp because of the bergamot and the pink pepper, and in the middle you have some rose, peony, lily of the valley, so it's packed full of very potent florals, but the rose is the main star of the show there. And then at the base you've got patchouli, musk, iris, and sandalwood. So this one is just a very lovely girl next door rose scent. I don't think you can go wrong with this fragrance, to be honest. It's very light, it's very sweet smelling, like it's just a sweet smelling rosy fragrance. It's a very easy rich. You can wear this pretty much anywhere. It's very versatile in that regard. I feel like this is good for spring, for summer, for you can't go wrong with it. I classify it as a very safe girl next door type of scent. The dry down can be a bit powdery, so you have to be mindful of that. If you're not a fan of powdery fragrances, I guess that's the iris doing its thing there. Yeah, so La Vie Est Belle, as is typical of most La Vie Est Belle fragrances, this is just really safe and nice and sweet smelling, and it occupies the number 5 spot in my rose collection. All right, next up we have Irresistible by Givenchy. I love the blush pink here. There's something about blush pink, blush pink perfume juice that I really like. It feels very calming and feminine. I love the way it looks. I like this bottle too. I think it's very well designed. So yeah, Givenchy Irresistible, that's my number 4. Now for this one, this is pretty much musky, woody, like fruity sweet rose. That's the way that I describe this one. It starts off with pear, ambrette, and then it goes into the rose and iris, and it ends at musk and Virginia cedar. For me, I love the fusion of the pear, the rose, and the musk. I think that it blends so beautifully well. This one actually was a bit of a surprise for me because I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I don't know, I somehow had it in my mind that this would be very uninspiring. I don't know, I just felt like it would be plain, like there wouldn't be anything different. It would just be like your regular rose fragrance. But I was wrong, actually. I think the fusion of the pear, the rose, the musk, and even the cedar, which gives it like a woody vibe, I think that worked perfectly well in this fragrance. I found myself just wanting to sniff myself all day. I don't know, it's very addictive to me, actually. I didn't know I was going to feel that way about this fragrance. Very addictive. I feel like the feminine notes also pair very well with the woody notes in the dry down, and so you have that cedar at the base, kind of gives it a very it gives it more depth. So the musk, the cedar gives it a lot of depth, so that it's not just a pear it's not just a sweet pear rosy fragrance. No, the musk, the cedar give it a lot of depth that I really really like. I love this fragrance. I think it is a very good one for anyone who likes rose. I believe that anybody who loves roses in their fragrances, or the rose notes in their fragrances, will really 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 love this one. It's a very easy rich, also another very versatile one. I kind of feel like you can wear this from day into night. It's really good in my opinion. And if you can get your nose on this, please do. It's an absolutely lovely rose fragrance that is very easy to reach for, transcends seasons in my opinion, works very well on me, and it's also very good for lasting. I love it. All right, so number 3. At number 3 we have which one do I choose? Yes, we have Musk Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. This is in the Narciso Rodriguez For Her range. This one is stunning. It is the latest release from Narciso Rodriguez. Oh my god, this one is a stunning fragrance. I didn't think I was going to like this. I use this now. I just got it, but I have such a huge dent on it relative to when I got it. Consider that I've only used this for about a week, almost going into 2 weeks now. So this is a significant dent for that short period of time, and I've loved every minute of it. I use this at night when I want to go to bed. I use it to the office. I wear it to shop. I have worn it every day of the past week in different capacities, and I love it. It's an easy rich, it just feels good. It feels good on the skin. It surrounds me in one very feminine floral vibe. I love this so much. And in this fragrance, it's not even so much about the rose, because you also get the musk, so it's just the blend of everything that works so well in typical Narciso Rodriguez style. I love this fragrance. If you can get your nose on this, you'll like it. If you like musk and roses, you'd love this one as well. So that's my number 3 spot. All right, at number 2 we have Chloe Eau de Parfum, another beauty in my collection. I really really love this one. I love the bottle. I love the juice. It is so classy, sophisticated. If classy and sophisticated were a person, this would be it. I love this fragrance. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Very good for lasting. It has fantastic longevity. It's not a new fragrance, it's old, but this is one that I've said I would always have in my collection. I'm a bit late to the party on Chloe. I recently just got mine, but oh my god, this will go so well as a signature scent. It just blends beautifully with the skin. This is lychee, freesia, peony, rose, lily of the valley, magnolia. And I believe at the base there's some woody notes. I believe it's cedar, amber. Oh my god, this is such a beautifully done rose fragrance. The interplay of florals with the base notes, it is so stunning, guys. I can't believe this. I can't believe that I didn't try this fragrance early on in my fragrance journey. I'd heard so many conflicting views. Maybe that was why. Because I heard some people say, oh, it smelled too soapy, too clean, too plain. And then some people could die for it. So I was kind of torn. But recently I'd been watching, I believe it's Elithia Marie, The Simple Chic Life. She's also a fragrance reviewer on YouTube. Oh my god, the way she described this fragrance made me want it even more, and I just had to bite the bullet and get it, and I do not regret it at all. This is going to be in my top 20 for life fragrances. Absolutely, hands down, one of the best rose-based fragrances that I have ever come across. It's fresh, it's clean. You just feel like a clean, rich, fresh, sexy woman. This is femininity personified. I'm going to stop now so that I don't go rambling, but I think bottom line is very great rose fragrance, really beautiful, really good if you're somebody who likes florals. You really have to like florals to be able to pull this off though. Soft, elegant, classy. Oh my god. Rose done right. I love, love, love. Okay, finally, we have my number one. Sitting pretty right here is Delina exclusive. This fragrance, it's worth the hype. Nobody can tell me nothing. I love Delina. It is worth the hype. Oh my god. Cost a pretty penny, but absolutely worth the hype. I can tell you that free. Now where do I start? This is an ambery, fruity rose, ambery, fruity, like oudi type of rose. It's got lychee, pear, bergamot at the opening. I believe there's Turkish rose, agar wood, there's incense, there's also vanilla, amber, woody notes at the base. So again, very floral. The only fruit that I see making an appearance here, okay, well, it's actually got lychee, pear, bergamot, so it's got some fruity notes, very sharp fruitiness, and I think you get that somehow in the opening. The opening is very sharp. In fact, I want to spray it. I need to luxuriate in this smell. Ooh, beautiful. Oh my god. So you get the lychee, definitely get the lychee and pear in the opening. In the middle, there's Turkish rose, agar wood, and incense. I actually do get the incense in this one, and it's so well infused. So it's not incense like, oh my god, like, reminding me of like when you're getting Holy Communion. When I used to attend the Catholic Church and take Holy Communion, it's not that intense in terms of how the incense projects, no, but it's just infused ever so slightly and mixes so well with the woods and the rose. Oh dear god, this thing is heavenly. From the bottle, the beautiful bottle, I love this. It's so regal. It's almost like it knows that it's the queen of all rose fragrances, and the bottle epitomizes that royalty. This is fragrance royalty. I can tell you that for free. It's worth the hype. I used to wonder what all the hype was about, but when I got this, I realized it. When I use this, it's intoxicating to me. I feel like I'm in a rose garden where a little bit of incense and woody notes, incense and like woody notes have been sprayed, and then the garden is just full of roses, and I can smell that wood, that incense, just a teeny weeny hint of it, and then the rose. Oh my god, the rose in this is so good, so good. Whenever I use this, first off, it's a beast when it comes to ciliage, when it comes to projection, when it comes to longevity. When I use this, I get tons of compliments. It's almost like people can smell me from a mile away. And not only that, it's like it's so mysterious because you don't know what you're smelling. It's not your typical floral. It's not your typical floral in the way, or your typical rose in the way that La Vie Est Belle, for instance, is, or maybe even Givenchy Irresistible. It's not that type of rose. It's deeper, it's darker, it's rich, oh my god, it's so beautiful. You feel powerful, you feel rich, you feel luxe, you just feel like you're in charge when you wear this one. You walk into a place and you know you smell nice, you do, and you're just waiting for everybody to start asking you what you're wearing. This is a stunner. It's worth every penny. I love this one. It is the sweetest smelling rose I have ever seen, hands down. Sweet rose, lychee, vanilla. Oh my god, well done, well formulated. Parfums de Marly. You got it right on this one, hands down. So yep, these are my top 5 rose fragrances, or at least the top 5 rose fragrances in my collection. I would really love to know if you have rose fragrances, if you love them, and which would be your top rose fragrances. What's your best rose fragrance? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a lovely day ahead. Bye.